This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington.
These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
And this carries into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Got an open man, it's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones.
And this will be a Packers 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
He was tackled.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, Rodgers. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 34-yard line.
And a Packer 1st down.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
3rd down.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. Yeah, Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
fourth down.
So on now for the Packers at their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. This from 44 yards out, left hash. And the 13-year man puts it through. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 23. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
The 24-yard line.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space
YouTube,
to try and
I don't
run.
own that.
A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
I don't own that music, none on here.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right side.
Get your hand in there.
And that
There
will
you go.
fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on
Get
what
a
will turn
hand
out to be
in.
the
3
final
up.
play of this first quarter. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here. They're staring up at a 3rd and 9 to start it out.
Touch 50. Mike 58, right there. In your face.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll get 8, but they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive because that's not enough. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. Flushed out right. And he's got Lockett. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. So into Packer territory
They look
now.
stupid.
Here's
They just stood
1st
in
and
the same
10
spot.
at the
Did not move.
48-yard line.
Wow.
This is Carson.
Oh, wow.
And he's got this down to the 35. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Now it's Carson. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
10 at the Packers 36.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They run it with Carson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 11 yards there, 1st down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And down inside the 15 he goes. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
And that's good for another Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Right, let's pick this up.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson buying time to his left. He's going to take off. Wilson.
There you go.
It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
There you go. Money in the bank. There you go.
A short return will be stopped inside the 10.
There you go.
At the 8-yard line.
Take the cookies from him.
We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football.
Take the cookies from him.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because
they all believe in these running quarterbacks all day.
And maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Good run, young Jones.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
When you run into slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Down.
The 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, Rodgers. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
That's what's up. We ain't finished, though.
Now a first down carry by Jones.
Ooh. Give me some room, big fella. Oh, put the burners on.
To the 25 before it's all said and done.
Good shit, though.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half.
Mason Crosby, the kickoff for Green Bay.
These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of
They run with the quarterback so much, they don't know whether to run or throw it at halftime. They don't know. They have no idea when to run, whether to throw it or not.
Maybe worse than the
so
loss of
confused
yardage. They also lose the down, so now it's 3rd and long.
Damn, why he's...
From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll buy some time right.
Snatches.
Double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair.
Oh, shit. I was fooling. Selling out. That's okay.
That's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
That's okay.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense.
You're trying to run with the quarterback. That's why.
It
Shit don't work all the time.
At least where it is.
Sometimes you got to play football.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
Woo, throwing dots.
He's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
The 8-yard line.
Pretty pass.
Now Jones. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st.
Did they stand him up like that?
But they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to
Right.
the goal line.
Y'all let that happen.
Ordinarily, you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
On 2nd and goal.
This dummy got the damn halfback on his shoulder. Get out of
his
here,
tight
man.
end, Jay Sternberger there. But now it's 3rd and goal. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. They'd really like to make
Don't
the
own
short
that
field
either.
pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now Rodgers.
Come on, fella.
But that's going to wind up incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for
Sorry,
it on 4th
I
and
played
goal.
different.
So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
No, we're going to take the 3.
So out comes the field goal team now
I like
for
to
the
get my
second time
points.
here today. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle.
If he make it, shit.
And Crosby puts it through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3.
Seahawks.
Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
This is DJ Reed returning. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
DJ Reed on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 30.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball, try and get things settled down.
Stay in the backfield.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
34-yard line.
Don't do it. What is he going to do?
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left
Snatches.
side.
He did it.
Double team and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And
Don't
his
quit.
guys will take
I know you're getting
over
ready
at the
to.
25-yard line. I know it appeared he was
throwing
saying,
bad
"Hey, give me the
ass,
football,
terrible
I'm open,"
passes.
but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open. So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
On the play. 2nd and 10 at the 25.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. From the gun, Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to, and I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds.
Good job.
So
Go out of
gain a bit
bounds.
Yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
And we gained a couple.
Break for the offense for that football going out of bounds. Remember, they haven't turned it over yet, Charles.
Yeah, and they've taken care of the ball
Let's get
so
this first
well.
down
They
right
feel
here.
good about their chances and their opportunities. Remember the old adage, the team making the fewest mistakes will win? They almost cost themselves with that one.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that.
Oh, he pushed him into him. Okay.
Well done.
I guess I'll buy that.
Here's J.K. Scott now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
need that pick 6. That's what we need. Get your ass over there.
We'll call that a punt of
Get your ass
54
over
yards.
there.
Well struck. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
21-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Steps away. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf.
Why I couldn't snag that?
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL.
That's the way he plays.
Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now a pass
That's his play. That's all he got. He got to roll out and wait.
First down as they're able
That's
to
what's
get
up.
the 3rd down conversion. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
The 44-yard line.
Here's Carson. Calling a gain of 2 as time has run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Pretty quiet, team. Pretty quiet. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson dancing to his left. He lets it fly for Lockett. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Kevin King with a pick. And he'll take it all the way out near the 30-yard line. Not the best of plays.
Sometimes the well just runs dry.
Trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
From the 31, Rodgers. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it
Just
down
a great,
inside
simple
the 30.
play.
It's
Easy
a
and
big
smooth.
play there for Green Bay.
That's all it was. A little out route.
41 yards.
First down.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
That boy got that ball off so fast. that was slick. Here they come. Heat all on him. All right, A-Rod.
So
Zing
1st
that
and goal,
motherfucker.
6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
I ain't worried about that. He ain't scoring 2 touchdowns in 3 minutes. Not the way he play. Just ain't gonna happen. Why the hell they had to
On is Mason Crosby for the point after.
Oh shit. Ooh.
And he's got it to make it now 13-0.
Makes the score Packers 13. Seahawks nothing. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And no return on this one. It's the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we were talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Wilson. And that'll be incomplete.
Wilson
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. And the Seahawks on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Wilson. Oh, hit as he throws there.
Yeah, I like that setup. That's sweet. That's how you cut that flat down, cut that quarterback rolling out. All that shit just shut down around that point. All of it just shut down at that point.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th
Watch the
down.
setup.
They're going for it.
Rush the edges. Cover the side.
Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson. And
Nope.
this is caught, but they
Incomplete.
say out of bounds.
Can't keep his toes in.
It would have been a 1st down, but
Yep, go on and quit. Trash boy. Go and jump in the bucket. Right in the garbage can. Sad, you gonna quit. For what? It's your fault you down. Trash ass. Trash boy, I tell you. See what happened, y'all? They just trash out here. They gotta quit. I was waiting on this league game to pop on, but it don't look like it. About to run another one. And I just started running with these Packers, really just checking them out. They're not bad. That's the 3rd game they didn't quit. That was 2 the other day, 1 today. I like the night games. They be looking cool as hell. They be looking sweet.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs.
The kickoff for Green Bay.
Set to go in a rematch of what would come to be known later as the first Super Bowl. The Chiefs and Packers are underway. Taken in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Mahomes to throw. Rolling to his right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Flush to his right. And this is caught by Watkins. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Knew it was one of them. He's waiting on him to cross over or run deep, one of them.
17 on the play. And again, it's Mahomes. Gets this one to Le'Veon Bell.
He's throwing to other people.
Just shy of midfield. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
And a first down, Chiefs.
Mahomes now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off at the 21.
Wow.
And his guys will take over at the 20.
Sooner or later, it's going to be sooner or later. You know what I'm saying? It's sooner or later.
Ideal start there.
Sometimes it's sooner than later.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem.
Still up.
They've got a long way to go. A chance to get back in it.
Aaron Jones.
Damian Wilson in on the stop.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 29, Rodgers. And able to find Alan Lazard. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Young guys.
19 yards to pick up there.
Young
with
guys.
the chains.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down.
Ooh, I thought he blocked him.
Up to
Dang.
midfield.
With the handoff to Aaron.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you
He
kind of
blocked
find
him,
out
I can
who's a
keep
tough
going.
guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both
Crazy.
sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Look, give him something to look at.
From midfield, here's Rodgers.
Oh, come on, bro.
Incomplete.
Yeah, that's probably my fault. Probably should have hit
He
extra catch
could
there.
not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to
I don't
do
own
against
that
those
either,
big
you
receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, Rodgers. Flushed out right. He's got Adams on the hookup. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
We're scoreless after one.
First quarter with no score.
Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up.
56 is the mark. All right. I'm coming.
On play action, it's Rodgers. He'll get this to Lazard. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Rodgers teaming up with Lazard there for a Packer first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. An 8-yard touchdown run. And they are able to strike first
what they
here
doing?
on their opening drive. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
6-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown, so now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. And there we saw rolling right out of the pocket. Maybe his momentum taking him toward that sideline led him a little too far.
Yeah, that is difficult, isn't it? Plus, you're closing down your space, right? You're shortening the field for your receivers. And their inclination is to go towards the sidelines as fast as the quarterback is as well. Hard for them to throttle down to leave themselves with enough room to stay in bounds and catch the ball.
Yards to go.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First catch on that one for Kelsey, and it's a first down.
11 on the play. First down, Kansas City.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg, escaping the pressure right. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And a diving grab. I think
Fucker turned around and left it.
yes.
What is he doing?
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
Circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now.
Kansas City.
Not the kind of game that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of game that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
From the 44, Mahomes. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire.
Mahomes pass.
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
Down at the 30-yard.
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
And a first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now is Mahomes. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20.
Tried to stiff arm me. Get off me. Get off me. He threw it to me.
Interception. And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is...
You quitting too? Come on, man. Dang, and it's just second quarter, 7-zip. Come on, man. Yeah, I think it's terrible, bro. Just 2 on the road just quit on me. Like, what the hell? Shit's crazy, man. Keep quitting on me. That was 2 in a row. 2 games. We didn't even get to, what, first quarter and the second quarter? Man, I ran past the team I lose for. Green Bay. Man, I ain't gonna quit and it's your fault. Y'all the one messing up. Can't pass. Can't throw. Bad decisions. Crazy.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. And this will make it into the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
Now Wolford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And the Rams first down.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
To throw is Wolford. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. And he'll be brought
That
down just shy of
animation looked
midfield
crazy
at the
as hell.
49-yard line.
Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move him off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
Pick up on the play.
4th and inches in plus territory. That seemed like a prime spot to go for it.
It certainly did, and there's so many things that go into it. Are you too far away for a field goal, but not far away to punt it? Do you just feel like your offense is better? I just think in today's NFL, offense feels like it has to take care of the football, has to keep the ball, because scoring is up. You better maximize every possession. You trust your offense more than you trust your defense in today's league.
At the 45-yard line.
Here's Wolford. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds.
Caught me sleeping on that one. Dang.
Another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 34-yard line.
All right.
11 yards for number 11. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Akers. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
He's brought down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Wolford to throw. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 18.
A gain of 12.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
The end of the first quarter with no score.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run on first down. Akers. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run here with Akers. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Second and 5. He's got it. It's Higbee. Touchdown Rams.
Good shit.
A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive.
Yay on for the point after.
Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football.
Kickoff.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
They're on 24-yard line.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
They're doing some weird tackling on me.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. If it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. 51.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams.
Dots down that
He's brought
motherfucker.
down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain
Might
of
actually have a good
25.
game
Play
here.
that started back at the 25.
Last 2 of them motherfuckers quit on me.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They losing.
On 1st down, Jones. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling.
Ooh, that was nice. That was nice. That was nice.
41 yards. And the Packers are within an extra
That was
point of
smooth,
tying
man.
this
Ooh.
thing up. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Ties the game at 7. Mason Crosby, the kickoff for Green Bay.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kicks away.
Shit, he actually was doing plays. Instead of throwing to one person all you.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Hold him at this line right now.
2nd and 13.
Oh, nice.
They'll get this one to complete. And they're able to get this one across
That
the
other
35.
receiver sitting in that slot.
15 yards on the play, 1st down.
15. And the Rams 1st down.
They're going to look to throw.
Come on, bro. Jump.
And
The
taking it
fuck?
across midfield and inside the 45. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. They'll run on 1st down.
Oh, good move.
Akers. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll set up to throw. That'll be caught by Cup.
He throwing that bitch right in the windows.
Another 1st down as the tackle's made at the
in the
Packers
windows.
19. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Zone now. They'll look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
He put his hand in there so damn late.
Intended target.
Jeez.
That'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Just pick it off, y'all. Pick it off. Snatch it.
Get this to Akers out of the backfield. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Third down.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Screen.
They'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. Green
No.
Bay up to the task
No.
there in coverage
Put out.
and forcing a 4th down.
I don't trust you. I don't trust you.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half.
Good job.
Gay's kick is good. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Man, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
This will be fielded inside the 5. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Tyler Ervin on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. The second half starts with a carry by Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
The line of scrimmage.
It was Troy Hill that time in on the tackle.
2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this one in.
Animation suck.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He should not be able to lay out and snag
And
it
it
like that.
continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards.
3-yard line.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off.
Take whatever they give.
Someone at the 2nd level.
There it is. He slid the cornerback off.
To Valdez-Scantling over the middle.
Flag on who?
He's taken down inside the 30. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously, more yards on the pass.
Try to slide the cornerback off that corner. That was slick.
They did the math.
I feel you. You tried it.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back.
Get on my way.
Jones. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5
twice,
on the
man.
way to the 3. 26, a good pickup there, 26 yards.
Packers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On play action, Rodgers to the end zone.
Come on, man. How are you way behind
Devontae
like that?
Adams, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Jones. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 4 yards, that gets him close to
I
the goal
know.
line.
You watching probably like why he didn't throw it. Mad be
The second
horny.
half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
At even these field goals ain't guaranteed, but
leading scorer, Mason Crosby. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. And the 13-year man puts it through, and that will knot us up at 10. So they come away from this opening drive in the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
he about to throw it to me. That's what he about to do. He about to throw it to me.
3rd down here.
And 9 yards to go.
Back to throw here.
Oh, come on now. Come on. Bring her on home. Just bring her on home.
Should have been there first, but at least it's 4th down. Here's Johnny Hacker now.
Had to show him a little something different. That's all.
Time tonight.
Give him a little different defensive look.
On the return is Irvin.
Get off. Damn it.
And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them. It's settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out now joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
Yeah, maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Hey, 4 down now. You got 58. Kill, turn up. Jim.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Rodgers took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think can absorb that contact.
You have to talking shit. You remember me? I remember you, nigga. Should be sitting there.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd down.
Hold on to it.
Lazard.
And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
At the 22-yard line.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Challenge.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll be out of bounds.
What I'm talking about. Ground and pound.
A big hit.
Sooner or later, he's gonna hit it.
26 yards.
Sooner or later.
Ooh,
you on the nickel blitz too? Hell yeah, that was open.
There's no way he thought that at this stage of the game, this would be his first big run like that.
Yeah, there it is again.
Like the floodgates open to Cyrus.
Was still a nickel blitz?
See if things can open up for him.
See if it can continue.
11 more yards.
No, he's covering though. Yeah, cover one. That'll do it too.
I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient.
Yeah, there you go. They sliding.
Here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the
Bam.
game plan for him to have as few carries as he has. It might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
At the 36-yard line.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that.
Yeah,
So
gotta
when
go
they
back.
do,
Better get on.
they go back to their
It's
huddle
okay.
with a little
I'm not
pep
running
in their
anyway.
steps. They're starting to
Woo,
think that
they
they're
bought
starting
it.
to dominate
They bought it.
scrimmage.
They bought it.
That is caught at the 7. Touchdown.
That's how you a salesman. You sell it all day. That's how you be a salesman.
36 yards. And the Packers
That's how you sell that shit all day.
I know these wide receivers
Sold
are
it.
about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Extra point up and good by Crosby, and that makes it a 17-10 score.
Mason Crosby.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Now we just gotta get a stop. Gotta get a stop. Pick 6 will do it. Need a stop.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. To throw is Wolford. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And they will finally
I call it every time. I know what I do.
Inside the 15-yard
Hell of a
line.
user.
That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but back
Don't show no pressure.
Fruitful, they get the pick.
Just move the zone. Fixated in his mind what was
Getting rid of
happening.
the ball quickly because he read
And it didn't
blitz.
happen.
He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
51 to mine. 51 to mine. Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. We are going.
And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
319. Let's go, D. Get 300. Get 300. Mike 51. Mike 51. On yard. Inside. Watch the safety.
Now on 2nd and 13. Rodgers to the end zone.
Ooh, I was gonna thread that shit.
And incomplete. Jalen Ramsey
Thread
right
the
there in
thread.
coverage to knock it away.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
51, Mike 51. Let's go, Tack. Let's go. We got this. We got this. Hey, flex.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers.
His throw caught. And about the
Move him
5.
out your way. That's what I'm talking about.
Move him out your way. Try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down.
Man, the last 2 games I played, I couldn't even get this far. One quit first quarter, one quit second quarter.
You can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Games.
They'll try to run this one in. For the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way.
Wow, that's big.
50,
that's
40, 20, 10, 5. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal.
Did y'all see that?
Finish off this drive with 6
oh,
points.
Shit.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset.
Madden, that is
decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
Wow.
And the Rams are going to be set up
You can
with
tie
1st
it
and
up.
goal. He couldn't quite reach
That's
the
what's
chalk,
up.
but they'll have it at the 1-yard
That's
line.
what's
A
up.
good run on 1st down, and now they contemplate a 2nd and goal situation. 2nd and goal from the 1. They hand off to their big tight end. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
And he missed
it. He missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
See, that's the karma from stripping the football. That's what that is.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only 1 timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either.
Yeah, still need to get a first down, though.
Their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Gotta go get it. Got to go get that first down. It's got to happen. He just called the last time. All right. It's got to happen.
Back to throw. Rodgers. Fighting room at the 30. He'll get this
Fall
to
down.
That's
what's got to happen. That's what's got to happen.
25 yards there on the catch and run. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Nope, got a clock ticking. Wow, I ain't played the end of the game in a long time.
Absolutely showing it.
That's
They're
crazy.
definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
On 1st down, it's Jones. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
Man.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football.
Shit, he just fumbled it.
High school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play, and it can backfire on them.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd
he missed that field goal, that extra point. He showed about to tie it up, y'all. He stripped me and ran back down the other end. Caught him at the goal line. That's crazy.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st.
Yeah, the first time I've actually finished the game without the motherfucker quitting.
And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did, but they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, You know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough,
Yeah, I'm about to run
those are
another
the
one,
teams that
too.
you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here, and off we go from Lambeau. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
It's 5-0 then. I haven't lost with them. Just started playing with them, but 11-5 Seahawks, 14-6 Steelers. No Titans. 3 Ravens, 2-1. Really just got back to playing, man, but 4-2 Bills. Back to playing with them Steelers again. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. They go play action here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. That's tough. You come in here, you dial up that pass play on the first play from scrimmage and get it picked.
And you know, coaches always talk about we prepare for every eventuality. You don't even mention this as a possibility when you dial up that play, right? Instead, they throw a pick, and now they're behind the 8 ball on the road to get things going.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
The ball carrier.
The tackle made by L.J. Ford.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
On play action, now Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Jones. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
To throw on 2nd and 6. Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
They'll run on first down. Jones. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
7 brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Jones. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further.
Ball carrier.
Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
On the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Touchdown, Packers. It's Devontae Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers have taken the early lead.
Whoa.
Slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you get on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it's a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score.
Taken in the end zone.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. Defense went through.
Cover that route he wanted to go to.
Push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double teamed and sometimes triple teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
4th down.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
7, Ravens nothing.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
To throw is Rodgers. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Pernell McPhee, always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long.
Check 26, check 26. Wall, get wall. Get right. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Fine work by the Baltimore defense.
Fucker scared. He's scared.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed. But this guy
we had him.
So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. You've got him. You've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
Partner, I think they saw something.
You could tell he's about to block that. Took him 24 hours to kick them up. That was so script. Jesus, EA. He skipped the ball back.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
All right. Come on, Jackson. You know this your play.
Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 11 yards there, first down. From midfield now, here's Jackson, escaping the pressure right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away.
Keep rolling out. Keep rolling out, buddy.
Looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews there. And it's 2nd down. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down.
That's what's up. That's all they want to do when they play with him anyway. So that's why I always beat the Ravens' ass. They all play the same way.
From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And
go ahead.
Reach the 8-yard line before going out.
They ain't trying to win. That's all they going to do. I left 2 of them open.
Picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. They'll run with Dobbins. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. 2nd down and goal. Jackson steps away to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but they're still left with a long 4th and goal. This situation in the 4th quarter, you go for it, but here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in, announcing a firing. There is no way he goes for it here. Get the field goal. It's the first half of the game.
And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
4th and goal, and they found a way to throw it in the end zone for a touchdown.
And these defenses, they just like 3 downs, get off
that
the
won't
field.
last
But
long,
here
buddy.
they had to go 4, couldn't get it done.
A lot of the time, you're looking up and saying, okay, if I hold them for 3, at worst, I give up a field goal attempt. When they go for it, sometimes it really affects the defense because maybe they're not mentally prepared to go that 4th down.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. This is Lazard with a catch out left. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. His throw caught right around the 6. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams. 2 catches,
That's a good-looking
2
pocket.
touchdowns
Great
here
protection.
So far. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6.
Packers 14. Ravens 6.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard
The
line.
Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
Jackson on first down. Buying time to his left. He's going deep for Brown. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Marquise Brown was the intended target. And now it's second down. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third
Like a
quarter.
box of rocks.
So they will accept the penalty
Just
and
a
move
box of
forward.
rocks.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Slant to Adams. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On first down, it's Jones. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Now 2nd and 11 from the 32. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Going right side here, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the
torture.
Just says, hey, he's going to make a play for me.
Straight
just
torture.
Right here.
No, he ready to quit.
Nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones.
Probably if I score again, he probably
And he's
quit.
brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
That's what's up.
Pernell McPhee picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. On play action, it's Rodgers. He holds it in. Valdez-Scantling.
That might make me quit. That was a damn good pass.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
His name's so damn long. Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6.
Makes the score Packers 21, Ravens 6. Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On the play. First down, Baltimore.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good pickup there of 20 yards. On the option is Jackson. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
You have a terrible offensive play.
It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big
This
board
is trash,
as we get set for the 4th. Now on 2nd and 13, Jackson dancing to his left.
Clown boy. Go on ahead and quit, because you keep doing stupid plays.
And the
a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. He got out of the pocket. There was one.
Hey, the fourth quarter again. Can't believe it.
I think he was calling. His receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
And he will get this into the end
Boom.
zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. 22 yards. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. I thought as that was developing that he might actually keep it, but the right decision, obviously, to hand the football off.
And some teams do a really nice job of taking a little bit longer at the mesh point, meaning where he's going to hand it off or keep it. Sometimes they ride it maybe a step longer than others. That allows him to make the proper decision and have the right person end up with the ball.
And it paid off with a long touchdown run. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Trying to make that house call.
Not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Being chased out left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. There's Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right?
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Kenny Clark able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, it's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 16 yards, a first down.
Ravens.
Operating from the gun. Jackson steps away to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
He got him a big chunk of that yardage back, but even with that effort, it'll still be 3rd and long. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
But it brings up.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Buying time to his left. He may try and Jackson hit, and he lost the football. But it looked like
Fuck
a
outta here.
was able to get in there, and they will
That's
indeed
crazy.
keep the possession. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. On first down, Jones. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
Down by Malik.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Rodgers throwing here. He'll find Lazard here over the middle. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
It's a gain of 5.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And some room to roam now. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Throwing is Rodgers, escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
GG.
So it's all
Whooped
over.
on that
A
ass.
Green Bay victory. And it
Glad
was
you
their
played the whole
defense that
game,
really
though.
made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Good job, dude.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished.
Used to people just
they
quitting
did
on
score
me.
in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the 2nd half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team
Oh man, this place
the
is food.
Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. Taken in the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they'll begin by running the option. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First carry for former Buckeye J.K. Dobbins. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
And the Ravens 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way.
Because my linebacker was outside coming in. I don't know why.
The keeper there turning into a big play of
doing the same thing over and over.
On this drive so far, it's 1st and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
4. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Jackson dancing to his left. He can run. The ball comes out, and that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
I'm so damn lucky and trash at the same time. That's terrible.
And the Ravens have taken the early lead.
Tucker lining up for the extra point.
CD, that call, it took some guts. It's not like they were at the 1-yard line. They had some distance to go.
They certainly did, and, you know, a lot of people might say that's fly by the seat of your pants type of coaching, but it's also sending a message out there. We're going to be unpredictable. You can't prepare for anything with us. You never know which way we're going to go. We zig, you zag.
And now some serious opening drive momentum.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. On play action, Rodgers. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. The big fella past the 20. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be A terrific final act of this first quarter. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe for a minute. Let me breathe. 18, 630. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. It's a party now. It's a party now. Kelly, don't let Kelly.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Rodgers hitting Alan Lazard. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
That ties the game at 7. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown.
I didn't think he was going to throw it. I just knew he was going to run. I seen it coming. I hit the wrong fucking button.
Jackson on target to Brown for a Ravens.
I ain't think anybody know how to throw the ball with Jackson.
From the gun, Jackson over the middle here to Brown.
Wow, he actually threw it with him.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. A reminder that when halftime rolls around,
all right, here we go. Back to the.
We'll have all the highlights and analysis of this first half
to the play he know.
from our studios in Orlando. They'll run on 1st down. Dobbins, and some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Preston Smith there on the stop.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
on 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line.
Again, the ball carrier.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. This is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
On the move to his left. He'll run it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews, and the Ravens have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt.
That's when he can become a problem now. But when they just constantly drop back, run, he's a bum. He's young trash, dude, and it doesn't help. Because we know you're not going through it.
For the final moments of the second quarter. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 35. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now it's Rodgers. He's going to let it go again. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Intended for Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
At the 35-yard line.
To throw again. Rodgers. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Davante Adams. Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And this one is no good. He missed it. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Rodgers. He gets this to Davante Adams. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or...
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he is going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. On 1st down, Jones. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 37 yards. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point try now for Crosby. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Got a good one brewing here, y'all.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Baltimore taken down at the 19-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
An option handoff here to Dobbins. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
It's a gain of 6.
They'll run on 1st down. Dobbins takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Being chased out left. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Out to his left. He may try and run for this. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
Back now at Lambeau. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Adrian Amos, the safety, able to make the play.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
9 yards, not quite enough. And they'll
Got to figure out when he want to run with him. That's
They've been excellent, 6 for 7. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Jackson from the shotgun. And a throw there.
Let it go.
Incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down.
Defensively.
And Jackson throwing once more. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he's out of bounds.
That's what's up.
To the 10.
I should have left that dude open in the first place. That's what I should have did.
Scrambling for 22 and a first. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push. And what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Jackson.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards, the pickup there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2nd down, ball on the 3. 1st down marker at the 1-yard line. From the gun, Jackson buying time to his left. His pass caught at the 4. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up 3rd down. So he rolls out of the pocket left, just ends up finding a safety valve, but no gain there.
No gain, but it looked like they were well coached on the play because he still went through his progressions, and the receivers know that when the quarterback exits the pocket, they have defined routes to run now to get into his sight lines and try and help him out. End up throwing it short to the running back. Give the defense credit for not giving up any yardage.
Brings up fourth down.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. They'll run for it. It's Edwards. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens have broken the tie. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball. I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Give him 30 yards there.
First and 10 at the 49-yard
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a first and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. On first down, Rodgers got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 24 yards the game there, another first down as well.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Back to throw, Rodgers. He'll get this to Lazard. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
At the 7-yard line.
And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
And no sweat. He puts
No, it is not a gimme. Nice drive. Tight drive. Nice. How you operate.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that. They have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Now Jackson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Kenny Clark in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They get this out quickly to the left side. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
A gain of 7.
And we have free football. Overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. Rodgers now on first down. He's going to fire one deep. That's caught inside the 20.
Oh, God, open up the gates.
Spot way down in Baltimore territory. A huge play there in overtime. 44 yards.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. They'll run it with Jones. And he's into the end zone.
There it is, walk off. There it is, overtime smackdown. Let's go. GG. Ooh, look, you see Aaron Rodgers put that drive on, though? That was a drive for lives.
Tried to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted
Ooh, good shit, good shit.
How much fun was that? We had that type of a
Stay
game.
calm, cool, and collected and struck at him.
And then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL.
7 rushing, yeah, I couldn't run. I had to get back in the game, doing different shit.
We say so long from Lambeau.
Game win streak, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. I'm out here murdering people for murder. Murder for hire. Might be back on a little later with a stream.